Is this new Halloween 4K collection the most overpriced box set Scream Factory has ever done? Let's talk about it. In today's mega physical media unboxing video, I'm going to be showing you all the brand new Scream Factory box set release of the Halloween 4K collection 1995 to 2002. So I'm going to open up these cases, show you all what the discs look like on the inside, also let you know what special features you can expect to find on the disc, plus go over my overall assessment of the quality of the 4K visual and audio presentation on each of the discs, plus do quick little reviews of each of the movies, and then ultimately give you my recommendation on if this box set is worth the price. So let's get right into it. Let's take a look at the front cover artwork here. I do kind of like that style with the newspapers. Yeah, that works decent enough. Maybe it could have been better, but it's okay. Not terrible. But let's take a look at the spine real quick. Now the spine, once again, it's just showing the collection there. I do like the font style. It is nice and big. You can definitely find it easily on the shelf, but it doesn't have the movies listed out. And maybe I would have liked to have seen that there, but it's okay. And then taking a look at the back. On the back, get a little bit of some special features listed there and a synopsis, but we're going to find more details when we take these out. So let's actually take these out and let's go one by one here. So starting with Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers, Halloween 6. Take a look at this one. Now the front cover on this one, I don't know, kind of just looks plain to me. I know they're going with the same fall leaves background, but I don't know, this one just doesn't feel anything special to me. It's not like the Halloween 3 cover. This one just very, very plain. Yeah, not a big fan of that. Take a look at the spine. Spine's decent enough. Take a look at the back. And so on the back, you can see the special features here. Now, there are a ton of special features, but they aren't brand new special features to the 4K release of this film. These are special features you can find on the Blu-ray release. So if you got the Blu-ray collection from Scream Factory, then you got those special features. So it just depends. Now, I didn't have the Blu-ray collection, so I love these special features. I thought there were a lot of great interviews there, and I was happy to see them myself for the first time. But it would have been cool if they added in some new ones just for this 4K release. Just something a little bit extra, but overall, at least they have something there. Now, in terms of the presentation with this one, you're getting the 4K, of course, but actually you're getting 4 discs. So you're getting a 4K of the theatrical cut, you're getting a 4K of the producer's cut, then you get a Blu-ray of each of those. So you actually get 4 discs in this Curse of Michael Myers set. So that's pretty cool. I'm glad to have both versions of the movie. So that's a nice little addition right there. You got everything right in this one if you're a big Curse of Michael Myers fan. Now, in terms of the 4K quality of this one, I thought it looked really sharp. I was actually very impressed with it. It definitely made the movie look a lot younger. So I thought the 4K visuals were fantastic here. I mean, everybody's just outfits really stuck out. The colors with the fall time, I mean, it was great. Wonderful. Now, in terms of the audio, I thought the audio was decent, but it is just a DTS 5.1 master audio. No Dolby Atmos to be found there, unfortunately. Maybe that could have taken it to another level. But overall, a solid little release if you're a big Curse of Michael Myers fan. But let's take a look at the inside once again, because I want to show you all what the discs look like, because you get so many discs in here. So there you go. You got the 4K right there, 4K, and I believe that is the theatrical cut. Yep, 4K of the theatrical cut. Yeah, once again, the artwork I'm not too big of a fan of. Same artwork as the cover there. Now let's flip this. All right, and then we do got the 4K producer's cut. Right there, a little bit something different. Got a scene from the movie. And then you got, I believe that is a poster artwork right there for the Blu-ray of the theatrical cut. And then you get the Blu-ray of the producer's cut. So once again, 4 discs here, which is nice. I'm glad they included all those versions of the movie. Because some people may prefer the theatrical, some people may prefer the producer's cut. Now, after seeing both, this really isn't a movie I enjoy at all. It's one of my least favorite Halloween movies of all time. I just don't like the whole thorn and cult aspect to it, just making basically Michael Myers a puppet. I really don't like that. So I don't think either cut of the movie is that great. I mean, producer's cut, he's getting stopped by rocks. I just don't like that at all. Theatrical cut, you do add a little bit more gore and blood in there. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't make the movie a whole lot better. So yeah, between the two cuts, it's like I both don't like either of them. But if I had to pick one, I might go theatrical cut, just because I really don't like Michael Myers being stopped by a whole bunch of rocks at the end. That to me is just what is going on here. What has Halloween become? So really don't like this movie overall, unfortunately, but it looks great on 4K, and I really enjoyed the special features. You know what? I might have enjoyed the special features more than the movie itself, because you have interviews in there with like Danielle Harris talking about why she didn't end up being Jamie again in this movie and all that hassle she had to go through. So yeah, I thought those were really good interviews there. So yeah, I enjoyed those at least. All right. Next, let's move on to Halloween H2O, which is going to be Halloween 7 here. So let's take a look at this front cover. Once again, pretty plain there. You still got the leaf background. You got Michael Myers holding the knife. And yeah, the mask does change with each one to what mask they used in the movie. But I don't know. It's just, I wish they would have done something different with the art designs and art choices on these front covers, because they just looked so similar to me. I wish they would have just different commission artwork for each of them, maybe. I don't know. It's just, these ones are way too similar to me, especially with Michael Myers just holding a knife in these two so far. At least in some of the other covers, you know, there was something different in the background, especially like Halloween 3, as I mentioned, really a standout. But yeah, this kind of plain. And then we got the spine. I love that spine though with the Halloween H2O. I've always liked that kind of style right there. So that's really, really cool. I do like that. And then let's take a look back here. Now with the special features, kind of the same as Curse of Michael Myers, where you're not getting any new special features to this 4K release. These are all special features you could have found on the Blu-ray. Now, because I didn't have those Blu-rays, this was my first time watching these special features, and I thought this special feature in here, the making of documentary, was great. You had Jamie Lee Curtis in there, a lot of people involved in the movie talking about it, so I thought that was a really good special feature, so I really enjoyed seeing that for the first time, so that was really cool. But the 4K is great on this movie. I thought it looked very sharp, excellent. Once again, no Dolby Atmos to be found, unfortunately, but I had to get this box set primarily for this movie, Halloween H2O, Halloween 20 Years Later. This is one of my favorite horror movies of all time. It's my favorite Halloween movie, right behind the original. So I just really like Halloween H2O. I love that idea of, you know, Jamie Lee Curtis's Laurie Strode coming back and then basically having to face her fears and actually have a showdown with Michael Myers at the end. That is such a cool set of scenes to me. I really like that throwdown. And then of course that shocking moment when, you know, Laurie Strode, you know, cuts off Michael Myers' head. I'm just like, oh, what? Did they really just go there when I saw that for the first time? So I've always really liked this movie. The intro music is great as well. I mean, it's great. I mean, you even get, you know, a young Joseph Gordon-Levitt in it, right, for the early scene. So yeah, I think this movie just has a great atmosphere about it. I don't know, it's just fun to me. You get LL Cool J in it. I mean, yeah, you just got a great cast of characters all around. So yeah, very fun movie, really enjoyable, but it still takes the story serious enough. And so I think it works all the way around as a Halloween movie and connects really good to the first two movies. So really like Halloween H2O. Let's take a look at these discs on the inside before we move on here. All right, let's see what these look like. So on here, you're just getting 2 discs. You are getting the 4K, same cover artwork right there. And then you're getting the Blu-ray, which is the poster artwork. So there you go. 2 discs for that one, not 4 discs, like Curse of Michael Myers. But yeah, I really like that movie. Such a good Halloween movie. One of my favorites. For a time, I actually like this one even more than the original. Now it's gone back. Now I definitely like the original more. But I just really like this one. I think this one's a good one. It's easy watching too. It's a quick movie. It doesn't overstay its welcome either. It gets to the point. So I do like that. But yeah, once again, that's a Halloween H2O. And I do have to say, these slip box covers, however you want to call them, I love these. These are great. Very nice and sturdy. They're easy to take out the movies in and out, whereas slip covers sometimes can get stuck or tough or are too loose and they just fall out. No, this is just perfect. I love that. And you know what? The cases are pretty sturdy, so I do really like that. That's nice. Nice little addition there. Just wish they would have added some new special features for the 4K release of that one, because once again, one of my favorite Halloween movies of all time. Would have liked to seen, more things thrown in there. So yeah, that one kind of gets the most lackluster special features out of the 3 here, unfortunately. All right, next we are going to go with Halloween Resurrection. So let's take a look at this one. Now you get Michael Myers. The leaves are in a different formation there. Okay, kind of like some angel wings, I guess. But no knife in his hand. And yeah, once again, I don't love this front cover. It's just very plain to me. Between all 3 of these, all 3 of these look so similar that I'm just not a big fan of that style. But the font size, the font look here on the spine is really nice, just like the other ones, which is all right. And then we got the special features here. Now, special features on Halloween Resurrection. Now, they went all out on these special features because they actually did get some new interviews for the 4K release of this one. And of course, they have the older stuff too. But they did go get the new special features, which is fantastic. So really glad they did that. The interviews are definitely pretty intriguing and interesting. There's even one where they're talking about the comic book series that they did of Halloween, and I thought that one was pretty intriguing as well. But yeah, definitely did a good job on the special features here. Now, in terms of the 4K sharpness with this one, I thought it was good, but for some reason, between all 3 of these, I thought this was the weakest out of the 4K. I definitely could see more clarity in the 4K with H2O and Curse of Michael Myers. To me, Halloween Resurrection, for some reason, I don't know, the 4K wasn't shining through the best for me. It still looked fine, it still looked good, but I don't know, it just wasn't popping as much as the other ones. But that's could be because where it was filmed and just, the environment of the house being darker and things like that. There wasn't as many popping like fall colors in it, I guess you could say, because they're in that house, that dark house a lot of the time. So that could be the reason, but that is something that did kind of stood out to me by not standing out. But there we go. That is Halloween Resurrection. Let's take a look at the disc on this one. All right, let's see how the discs look. So the disc, once again, we get the same cover artwork for the 4K. We get the poster artwork for the Blu-ray. Okay, that's similar to the other one. That works fine. But I do love these box slips that are just cool. Perfect. Take it in and out easily. I do really like. But yeah, overall, this movie, you know what? I can have fun with this one. The first 15 minutes, I don't like what they do with the Laurie Strode character. The first 15 minutes does give me some issues, and it kind of gets worse every time I see that first 15 minutes. But after that, you know what? I can have a fine time with it. I can have fun with this one. Yeah, it does get a little silly in some moments, right? You got Busta Rhymes in there, Tyra Banks in there, and yeah, it has its comedic moments for sure, but you know what, I'm okay with it. I can buy into the horror comedy for this one, and just enjoy it for what it was. And basically it does kind of take the Halloween movies into the 21st century with all the technology, with all the cameras and the computers and the messaging back and forth. So I like that idea. I thought that was something different for the time for Halloween movies. They went in a total different direction. And so I can have fun with this one. You know, I can be okay with what it was. Just not one of my favorite Halloween movies of all time. I do think I enjoyed this one way more than Halloween 6, but still this would be towards the bottom of the Halloween pile for me, unfortunately. Whereas H2O is way towards the top, this one, and under it, definitely Curse of Michael Myers, unfortunately. Just this one just gets too silly for me. That's the problem there. I think it gets, yeah, a little too silly. And once again, that first 15 minutes just it's tough to redeem, you know, especially with the great ending of H2O, and then they start off that one in that way. Just, ugh. Yeah, that one's tough. But then let's take a look real quick at the box here. Now, unfortunately, this box is not very sturdy at all. It's not durable. It's very flimsy. So I did want to point that out. It's going to get damaged very easily. I mean, mine came in damage, but I mean, still, I can see it getting even more damage as you take the movies in and out, unfortunately. It's very flimsy. Like, they did good hard cases for each of the individual movies. Why not put a little bit more work into the box? Make this more of a hard case like that. Could you imagine that? If you had that same style of hard case that's on the movies individually on the box too. Now that would be kind of cool. I would love to see that. But no, this is just a very flimsy box, unfortunately. So now let's talk about the price and if it's really worth it. So right now it's about $104 on Amazon. I think I bought this one at like $108. And unfortunately, you know, I had that Walmart pre-order glitch in there, you know, 20 something bucks that got canceled. So I had to go with the Amazon pre-order at the 108. But even now being at the 104 price, can I justify that price to you all out there as a worthy purchase? It's tough. It's tough. I mean, if you're a completionist and you need all the 4K Halloweens right away, you're a massive Halloween fan, then you know you're going to get it anyway. So, but if you're someone that can wait on them, I would actually almost recommend waiting until another Shocktober sale a year from now. And you're probably going to get these ones 50% off because the other Halloween movies that came out last year were 50% off for the Shocktober sale. So these ones are going to drop in price. I bet even in a month or two on Amazon, they might drop 20 or so bucks. And you can at least save some money then. Or like I said, wait till following year, Shocktober sale, probably get those 50% off. That's where I think would be the sweet spot for those prices, because these do seem a little bit expensive. I mean, you do the calculation, it's getting close to 110, right? So, I mean, you're like 35 bucks about for each of those, which that is not a normal Scream Factory price. I mean, normal Scream Factory is like $27.99. You know, even maybe getting to 30, but above 30, like 35 bucks for just, you know, these movies. Keep in mind, once again, what movies are we getting, right? What are we getting in this 4K collection, right? Just the ones from 95 to 2002. So for the not the best Halloween movies in the world, like I said, I love H2O, but getting Curse of Michael Myers in there, getting Halloween Resurrection in there, and then paying more for all of them rather than the other ones that overall were a better value, to me it just it's tough to justify that there. Yeah, and you know what? I think they did that price because they thought, oh, okay, you know what? Hey, we're giving you a box with this, right? But it's a flimsy box. And do people need the box? You don't really need the box. I mean, if you have those in the nice cases, you really don't need the box. The box is just kind of extra. So is that really what added to the price? Or did they try to justify it by having Halloween Curse of Michael Myers? Let's take a look at this one again real quick. Did they try to justify it with Curse of Michael Myers having the 4 discs? Having the producer's cut, the theatrical cut? Was that the justification there? Hey, we gave you 4 discs in that one, so that kind of counts as a separate movie, so it's like you're getting 4 movies with this collection. No way, I do not buy that. I do not find that as an acceptable answer, because once again, I don't think the theatrical cut of this one is very good. I don't think the producer's cut is very good, probably even worse. I mean, both cuts aren't that good, so I don't count it as 2 movies. It's still 1 movie. Different version of the movie, a different cut of the movie, sure. But not different enough for me to justify that price. So if this one drops in 20 bucks, I'd say, you know what, go for it, because the 4K visuals on most of them look really nice, and you get a lot of special features if you haven't seen them before. But if you have that old Blu-ray box set, you know what? You may be content for a while, and like I said, can hold off to a Shocktober sale just to upgrade them to 4K, because once again, you're only going to get new special features on the Resurrection one. So yeah, just it's a tough recommendation on this one. I would say if you can wait on this one, save your money, wait for the sales. That's just my recommendation out there. But now it's your turn. Let me know in the comments below. Have you already picked up this box set? Did you think it was worth the price? What are your favorite movies out of this collection? Or are you someone that's going to wait for the sales out there? Let's have those fun movie discussions down below. And if you're visiting the channel for the very first time and you love collecting physical media and being part of this awesome league of mega film fans, make sure you subscribe right now. That way you stay entertained and up to date on all the latest physical media topics.
Trick or treat, mother.
And if you enjoyed this physical media topic video, click another video to see more. Also, like the video, and this is Mega Mike the Movie Man reminding you to make every day a movie day.